Hey you guys, welcome back to the channel. If you are new on here, my name is Anita and I loved having you on here. So today's video is going to have like a very different approach because seeing as I was and I still kind of am new on YouTube, I've been trying to like draw inspiration from a bunch of different creators, and more so I feel like there's a very fine line between emulating and being inspired by. So I feel like I've been more so trying to emulate. Full transparency, I thought that would get me more like reach and more, stuff like that. So it hasn't. And I just feel like that's because it's not authentic to me. Like, for example, with talking, if you know me, you know that I like to talk soft the way I'm talking right now. This is just how I talk. This is, this is me. This is Anita Kwamboka. But due to bigger like YouTube moguls, due to bigger like the people in my industry that are like, you know, that are kind of like successful, they have the views, subscribers, they more so like shout at the audience, and I love that for them. I love that for the people who love it, but for me, that's not authentic to me. Even when I'm watching advice videos, I don't like the whole like, oh, get in the ground and eat dirt and like stuff like that. Like, I just don't like it. Like, it never gave David Goggins. No shade, it's just not authentic to me. So I decided to take a more authentic approach to this, and I have faith and confidence that this video will reach the right people. I have faith and confidence that it's going to exceed my expectations and do well because it's me. It's not like anyone else. So in this video, kind of just wanted to like have a sit down and just talk. And you know last night I was trying to like plan out the video that I was going to be recording today. And it was originally supposed to be titled The Psychology of Confidence and be in that context. However, I invited God into the situation, and I feel like he kind of just like, he showed me that I don't need to plan, I just need to be authentic, to me. So lately I've been in this place in my life. I don't want to call it a season or a period or anything. Let's just say this place. And mentally, I've been doing good. Like, I'm not going to be like, oh, so sad, so depressed. I rebuke that in the name of Jesus. But I've just been in a space whereby, like, I've been taking a softer approach to my life. Now, if you know me, I wouldn't say if you know me, because not many people know me. Like, they see me, but they don't really know me. So, one thing about me, I am a very like go person. I like to do the 3 a.m., 4 a.m., 5 a.m. mornings. I feel like anything past like 6 a.m. is lazy to me personally. But nowadays, I just been waking up later. And what brought this about is earlier in April, I had this project that was like super due. Like, it was this project I was working on, and it was so like urgent, and I just had to like go. It's like I was working on it for like 6+ hours of my waking hours of my day. So that's like a good amount of my day, and I was feeling so pressured. Like, of course I was enjoying it, but I didn't realize it at first. But this happened for 2 weeks, right? And then, okay, we're gonna get into that. But for the first week, I was on go, and I wasn't letting myself like, slow down or breathe during the week, so that on the weekend I could just have like a Sabbath weekend and just like do nothing, like not necessarily laze around, but just like I'm telling y'all, it was so intense that I wasn't even going outside all week, Just to, like, I would literally leave my house only on the weekend. That is sick to me. I love outside. I love the sunshine. I'm an outside girl. I'm an earth sign. I'm a Capricorn. Like, I love being outside. I love the nature. I love the sun. I see the sun, I'm having a good day. Okay. I see the sun, I'm having a good day. But I was just kind of like putting myself in this box, like, no, I have to do this, and if I don't, like, da da da, but boom, you know. So the first week I did that. The second week I started to kind of like fall off the routine, you know. I wasn't being as consistent. I wasn't being as disciplined. But I was still getting shit done because I was spending majority of my day on this thing and stuff like that. Yeah, I'm so in love with myself. Like, I'm so in love with myself. Like, I love me. But anyways, the second week, now you guys, full transparency moment right here. I don't drink, I don't smoke. I used to be a smoker, but through Christ, I am made new, period. Like, it's not aligned with the person I'm becoming anymore, so I had to quit weed. Because it's just, y'all, we're gonna get into that in another video. If you know what, we're gonna get into that over here. I quit weed because it was so like, now I didn't realize this at the time, but being as I am about 5 months sober, yeah, seeing as I'm about 5 months sober now, this is the longest I have ever gone since, you know, I started. Well, since I finished and I started, okay, because we're not going back, okay. So this is the longest I have ever gone, and I didn't realize, but doing that like 24/7, you just become so like complacent. Like, I promise, the only things I was thinking about during that period of my time was, oh, what am I gonna smoke tomorrow? What am I gonna wear to smoke tomorrow? Like, and honestly, I think smoking, like, it was a really big part of my life. It was honestly like an idol for me. But I don't do that no more, and that is okay. Like, you need to know when you need to be able to identify the expiry dates of things, people, places in your life and move on, you know, like. But yeah, so I don't drink, I don't smoke. Now back to the story. After the second week of me being like super like, you know, with this project like tied down in a sense, on the second week, the weekend, it came and I was like, bitch, get me a drink. Now one thing about me, I do not drink. Okay, like, I drink socially, but at the same time, I rarely put myself in settings where I have to drink, you know, like, it's just not something I enjoy. The taste is absolutely absurd, but I can see why people would do it every single weekend or as often as they can, because it just had me thinking. Oh, wait, back to the topic. Before we come to the analysis, I was like, bitch, get me a drink. And I was doing a lot to get a drink. And I did get the drink. And I got a lot of drink. More than I needed. Now, by a lot of the drink, I mean more than I needed. Not like, more than I needed. Like, I had it left over. Not necessarily in my system, you know. Now, the next morning, I woke up and I was like, what the fuck? What the fuck? Like, why? You know, I just didn't feel right with it. So the next morning, I poured out every last drop and threw away the empties, you know. And I just felt so like liberated. I was like, I'm so glad I did that, because that's not me, you know, that's not me. But not only is the drinking not me, the like being super strict Listen, I'm a very disciplined person. Like, when something needs to get done, I will get it done. Showing up for myself 24/7. Okay, I don't play around me. However, I don't like the whole David Goggins approach to life. I'm really slandering that man's name on this video, but if you don't know David Goggins, I suggest you listen to something. But I've seen him on like my timelines on social media here and there, and he's more so like oh, wake up at 2 a.m, sleep at 1 a.m, you know, like get it, like grind. No. Ooh, my neighbors is cooking. Ooh, that smell good. Happy Labor Day. I'm recording this on Labor Day where I live. Did y'all know that different countries have different Labor Days? Like what? I didn't really know that, but drinking, pouring out the drink, bless her, but pouring out the drink and being so intense and focused and kind of like, oh, I have to get this done, I have to get this done during my week, and being like so strict and like harsh with myself, not leaving any space available for me to just like slow down or be present. Like, I'm telling y'all, the calendar was booked like from the moment I woke up to the moment I was going to bed. Very structured, every single hour. Now listen, I love a structured morning routine. I love a structured like evening, nighttime routine. But not like that. Not like that. It just didn't feel right, y'all. Now, it may work for some people. It may even work for you. But for me, no. I didn't like that. So, yeah. It made me understand why people feel like they have to drink every single weekend. Because if you're grinding like that during the week, over the week, and like not just grinding, because you know, grinding, hustling, I don't really like that word as a woman, as a me, because maybe some women like it, but me personally, I don't like the word hustling. It just invokes kind of like a sense of struggle. I don't like that. But I can see why people would feel like they need to drink every weekend as often as they can, because if you're grinding yourself like that and like running yourself dry and like you just, whew, oh my goodness, y'all, that I do not miss that. I'm so glad that I don't have to do that anymore. But if you do have to like, you know, like grind during the week, make sure you give yourself time to breathe. Make sure you have those like slow moments to just like be, you know, because that shit matters too. Like, it's not always about like, oh. Like, no, just breathe with me. Like, take a deep breath, breathe into your belly. Like, don't just grind, for real. Make sure you like set aside time to be present and to sit with yourself and, you know, stuff like that. So yeah. So luckily for me, I have time freedom now. And in the past 2 weeks, I feel like my body literally demanded that I rest. So after those 2 weeks, now the last 2 weeks of April, I just took time off. And one thing around me, I will consult ChatGPT. And y'all, let me give y'all a tip, because I know many people already do, like, you know, consult ChatGPT and stuff like that in their day-to-day lives. When you do so, ask them or him or they or she, whatever pronoun you have asserted to them. Ask them to be very transparent with you and like not to be a yes man, because ChatGPT can be a yes man, y'all. No shade, I love the robot, I love her down, but make sure you ask him to really like advise you and yeah, because I was talking to mine and he told me that he doesn't just know everything, like he learns from each interaction he has. So don't make your ChatGPT be a yes man. Now, if you need that, kudos to you, but don't, like don't always require people to tell you what you want to hear. Sometimes it's what you don't want to hear that really matters. So back to topic. Over the past like 2 weeks, I've been more so like resting, especially the previous week, like not the previous week like last week, like previous latter previous week, like the first week out of the 2 weeks I'm talking about. I just took time off. It felt like a weekend every single day, and I cannot explain to y'all how much I needed that. I did not realize how much I just been on go, like it made me just like sit with myself, like movies aside and this aside and that aside, I just took time to myself, you know and all my time was to myself, and I love sitting with myself. I've learned so much about me and from me and for me over the past 2 weeks, and I'm really grateful that I have the time freedom to just be able to do something like that. Like, yeah. So, for one, I have learned the importance of slowness. Now, y'all, I work from home. I also study. I'm in school. I'm a student. So, I am home based. I'm making this video in my home, as you can see. Majority of the time, I am at home. However, mentally, I'm in Miami. If you ask me mentally, I am in Miami, okay? But as someone who doesn't like go outside much, I have a lot of time freedom. But it's definitely something I'm working on. Like, I want to like allow myself to experience the world more, and go out to the clubs and do all this fun stuff that I be seeing people doing that are my age. Like, now listen, I love the club scene, but y'all, I have PTSD, and also last week also made me realize this, that I don't like the club scene. I don't like to do all that because I have PTSD from getting my phone stolen. Like, you're spending money to get your phone stolen. Especially where I currently live in Nairobi. Like, the theft in the club scene and the party scene is so like significant. Like, it's not even worth it to me. But I am definitely kind of like allowing myself to experience life more. Y'all, I feel like a new person. I feel so transformed, and like this is just so beautiful to me, because it's like life is not all about the go 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 and the discipline and all the like I feel like that type of culture is being so pushed right now. Like, you need to wake up at 4 a.m, you need to attend 2 Pilates classes by 8 a.m, you need to like eat healthy and drink your water and eat your vitamins and take your supplements and go outside and get sun and be in a relationship and be married by 2 years old. Like, bitch, it's a lot going on. It's a lot going on, and I did not realize how much I had like bought into that. I did not realize. But bitch, I liquidated my shares. I'm gonna tell y'all that it's okay to be slow. It's okay to move slow. It's not okay to be like slow, but it's okay. Okay, you know what? I take that back. If you slow, babe, do you, okay? Don't let nobody tell you what you can and can't do. Yeah, I can't do it. No, that's actually can't. Okay, you know what? Back to the topic. It's okay to move slow. It's okay to be present in your life. Okay, like, stop taking off a checklist every single hour of every single day, of every single waking hour, of every single year. Stop trying to like finish your checklist so that you can live. No, like, it's okay to, like, breathe in between, and it's okay to just take it slow. Like, I would like to say life is not going anywhere, but it is. It literally is. Like, the harsh reality of things is you could be here today and you can be gone tomorrow. Like, as one gone, the next one gone. That was a really bad reference, y'all, but you can just be here today and not be here tomorrow. And I feel like you can think like, oh, that shit just happens on the news, or oh, that shit just happens on, like, in other people's households, but it can't happen in mine. And it's okay to rebuke these things, but y'all, death is a part of life. And I feel so tense in my, like, right here. Okay, y'all can't see, but I feel so tense in, like, my upper stomach. So where it's like, damn, like, it's really a part of life, you know? Like, you can literally be here today and gone tomorrow. So I feel like what I have learned is stop waiting to reach a goal. Stop waiting to be someone. Stop waiting to meet someone. Stop waiting to do all these things and be all these places and be all these people so that you can live. Like, life is beautiful right now. A quote that really inspires me is, life is what you make it. Life is what you make it in every single instant. Like, you can literally be whoever you want to be. That's another one of my quotes, but back to the topic. Life is what you make it. Like, imagine, I used to have an Android. I have it, but I'm not gonna reach for it. But I used to have an Android, alright? And I had an Android in a time in my life when everyone I was surrounding myself with had an iPhone, right? And I loved my Android. I was just so grateful to have it because at a point I also did not have a phone in general, okay? And I'm talking like when I'm 16. I got my first phone at 16. And I'll always like really just compare myself and be like, ugh, like when is it fucking time? Like I want this phone right now. So I was grateful to have a phone. For full transparency, I was really ashamed of my phone, you know? And yeah, I was really ashamed of it. Like, I was so ashamed of it. I was like, oh my goodness, like, oh, put it in the bag. Don't let nobody see you with it. Like, because in my mind, it's like a status symbol on the negative side of the spectrum, you know? While someone else can have that Android and be like, yeah, bitch, I'm still the richest motherfucker in this world. Like, who you know? Who you know? But that's what I mean by life is what you make it. Like, two people could have the same coin and one really values it and the other just like rubbishes it. Like, so I got my new phone, and let me tell y'all something. The same way I was like ashamed of that phone, I was low-key ashamed of this one. So it's like, what the fuck is going on? Like, can I win? Yes, you can, and I'm gonna tell you how. You can win by being content. Like, yes, you have this, like, accepting things more. You know, you can win by acceptance. You can win by not comparing. You can win by not comparing yourself. You can win by just being okay with what you have, you know? Like, you don't need to I didn't need to wait to get a new phone, an iPhone, the phone of my dreams, to love my phone, you know? Because that phone I despised, at a point in time, I didn't even have it. Like, what? So, I say all this to say, like, stop waiting for, no, wait. Before we go back to that, I have to clarify that it is something that I have been working on, and I am definitely not ashamed of my phone. I love it. I'm in full acceptance. Will better come? Of course it will. Eventually, of course. Like, God didn't say that this is the final destination, because it's not. Will I get better? Of course I will. It's in the books for me. It's in the path for me. Of course I'm going to get better. But in the meantime, I deserve, and what I have deserves to be loved, because it is still valid. You know? I feel like as a human, I'm always like pushing towards the next goal, the next thing, and the next place, and the next person. But what I have right now, it's enough. It is literally enough. Like, all this, y'all see all this in the back? Answered prayers. Like, y'all, I done seen some shit in my life, and I'm not gonna get into that, because, you know, everybody got a sub story. And that's not who I am. Like, I've done been through some shit, I done seen some shit, but I am not the shit. Like, I am the shit, but I'm not the, like, what I've been through, you know. It doesn't define me. It's just an experience, you know. I'm sorry if y'all can hear that baby crying. I don't know what that's about. I cannot control that. So acceptance is what I'm preaching. Acceptance is what I am preaching. Don't let me cheat on my girlfriend. Yeah, I feel so serene in this moment. Like, this video feels so right. I have no idea how it's going to perform. Maybe I'll get no views. Maybe I'll get a trillion, billion, gajillion views. Despite the loudest baby in the background. Despite the non-aesthetic background. Now listen, to me this is aesthetic, okay? The portrait, the action, it's not an action figure, the statue of my lady boss, the bags, my clothes, my other clothes, very aesthetic to me. But yeah, I'm just not going to wait until I have like a better background. I'm not gonna wait until I have a better such and such for me to live. Like, no, this is me, and if you don't like it, that is okay, but that doesn't mean that I'm going to stop being me so that you can swallow me a little easier. No. Now I feel like I explained that a little bit weird, but I know you still understand. Okay, I do. But yeah, like, I am me, and I'm only ever going to be me. Okay, I can't be nobody else, and I don't want to be nobody else. I like being me. I like being me. Like, I love me. I love all of me. Okay. So I hope this video gets like, I hope it finds the people that it's meant to find, you know? Like, I hope it has an impact, and I hope it feels like a FaceTime call with a distant friend or a close friend, or, you know, life is whatever. This video is whatever you make it out to be, you know? I hope it's like comforting. I do hope it performs well in terms of like the views and the comments and the likes and all that stuff too. But I honestly don't think I'm going to cut this video. I think I'm just gonna put it out there, and even if it does well, that's kind of morbid, let me not say that. But even if it does well in a couple of years, or if it does well immediately I post it, I'm okay with that. I'm okay with that. Like, I'm just done like waiting to be someone that I want to be. I'm done waiting to be the person I want to be. I'm done waiting to do the things I want to do. Like, I can do it right now, you know? And it's like, oh, I don't want people to You know, like that whole like fear of rejection bullshit. Bitch, I'm past that. Cause don't nobody know me like I know me. Bless her again. I don't know if y'all heard her sneeze, but bless her for sure. But what was I saying? I think I was saying that don't nobody really know me like I know me. Don't nobody really know me like God know me. And I'm okay with that. Like, you know, I can't force nobody to like digest me in the way that is more comfortable for me or for them. Like, not being liked, like you can't be liked by everyone. You can't please everyone. You can't everything everyone, you know. And I'm okay with that. Okay. So yeah. Yo, I honestly want to do like vlogs and shit. But it's like, what do I vlog? Like, I'm a stay-at-home student. I be going out here and there. I'm definitely going out more. Can the clubs please hit me up and sponsor my, not sponsor, but like, yes, I want the brand sponsorships and all that good stuff. But I'm talking about like, can the clubs and the nice lounges and the nice restaurants like put me on their radar? Like, I'm trying to pop out and like, you know, yeah. Don't let she's on my girlfriend. So yeah, another thing, and maybe the last thing, is that I have learned to sit with my emotions, especially the uncomfortable ones, because as I have previously stated, I was more of like a go 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 type of person, and part of that go 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 is also like skipping past things that you define as negative. Emotions are all, like every emotion is a part of the human experience. And I feel like the more I'm like open to my emotions, the more I attract, the more I release. Like the more I release, the more I attract. You know, like it's okay to let people go. It's okay to let things go. It's okay to let places go, but it is also okay to let yourself go. Wait, I don't mean like physically. Like, bitch, you better do your hair. You better get them nails done. You better keep them titties set. Okay. Or from a guy's perspective, you better get that haircut. Okay. Don't let yourself like physically go. At least not for too long. Okay, like I feel like every single time I look good, I feel good because I look good. And I just attract better because I'm just on a higher frequency, because I know that I feel good, because I know that I look good, you know? So, yeah. I just want to stand with my emotions more and just allowing them to exist, allowing them to be, allowing them, but not allowing them to control me. I just mean like, just allowing them to exist and like, you know, like once you think of like something that you are more so, for example, embarrassed about. Yeah, to me personally, embarrassment is not a fucking thing. Like, what the fuck? Who are they to be judging you? Oh, okay. So, anyways, I don't think I'm gonna cut this video. But anyways, I was just saying, like, once you feel like that, this uncomfortable emotion, allow it. Like, wherever you feel it, just wherever you feel in your body, physically or mentally, just allow it to be for a couple of minutes or seconds. Like, momentum, like, build it up, you know, like, allow it to be wherever it is in your body, and then release it. You don't have to sit in it. I never said sit in your I don't like saying negative emotions because they're all a part of the human experience, you know. but allow them to be, allow them to exist, because even if you don't allow them, they do exist. And if you don't acknowledge them consciously, they will run your life unconsciously. So yeah, I think that's the end of this video. I highly doubt that I'm going to cut it. Now I'm going to have my socials on here. Wait, I don't want to edit it whatsoever. Like, y'all, my Instagram is _ Miss Anita Kwamboka. My TikTok is _ Miss Anita Kwamboka. My YouTube is Miss Anita Kwamboka. Y'all can reach me on my email in the description of this video or in the description of my channel. I feel like I just said that's so weird. Description. Yeah. But yeah, y'all can reach me anytime if you want to talk, if you want to suggest like something else I should talk about. And also let me know if y'all like these type of videos where I'm just kind of like sitting down and just talking to y'all. And yeah, this is for like the people it will resonate with, but this is very much for my future self, because I want to know, future me wants to know, like, oh, what was Anita thinking on the 1st of May 2025? How was she feeling? How is she going about life? What can I take from her? What am I doing better? And yeah, I love y'all so much, and I hope y'all have a good rest of your day. I hope you allow yourself to move slower. I hope you allow yourself to be more present. I hope you allow yourself to live more in the present and stop waiting to live your life. I hope you just slow down. My bad, y'all, but apparently I probably need to edit that last clip out, or maybe I won't. I don't really give a fuck to edit. Like, it's like, okay, receive it the way you want to receive it. Okay, I hope it provides you as much value as you possibly can allow into your heart and your life. And yeah, this is Anita Kwamboka. I love you. I feel so bad ending this video. Like, I just want to sit and stare at myself forever. And of course, provide you with information and logic and new ways of thinking. But yeah, most of this video, I cannot take credit for the wisdom I have just spewed. Well, yes, I can, but I'm not going to. I'm not going to. I am very inspired by this book I've been reading. Now, I did say I have been like allowing myself to slow down, but one of my grounding practices has every single day been making sure I read my 10 pages of my book. So I've recently been reading this book called 101 Essays to Change the Way You Think, or That Changed the Way You Think, by Brianna Wiest. I'm sorry if I butchered that, but I love her down. I love it. I love it. So many great insights, so many fresh insights. I support women's rights and wrongs, okay? But she ain't got no wrongs in my eyes, okay? So I love y'all. I hope you have an amazing rest of your day and rest of your life, and don't be shy to let me know what type of videos you do want. Hopefully this reaches the right people soon and not in a couple of years time, because I highly doubt that. Maybe I will be doing YouTube in a couple of years, but let's see. You know, don't think too far into the future. Like, yes, plan, yes, have structure. Ain't nobody said, oh, just wing it through life. No, know what you want, know what you don't want, but don't just be like so tight with like the plans that you have for your life. Like, allow life to flow, because even if you don't, it's still gonna flow, baby. It's still gonna flow. Okay, we can make plans and God's universe will laugh. Okay, you don't even know what's in store for you in a couple of months, weeks, years, and allow that to be possibility. Okay, allow that to be space for you to hope. Allow that to be space for you to dream, not space for you to lament or be ungrateful or be like worried. Like, no, just allow life to be. And yeah, I love y'all so much, and I thank y'all for spending this time with me. Let me know if you prefer these type of videos, or also what type of length of videos you prefer. Honestly, I'm still do me at the end of the day, so you know what, have a good life. I love you, and I just know you are meant for amazing things. Okay.